Hey guys, I'm just loading up for my next event. I just got my Pelican packed, so I thought you might find it interesting to see what goes in it and what I always keep with me. So let me give you a quick tour of it. Also, I've got some good help here. What are you doing? He's going to help show you what's in this box. So here's my Pelican. It's a 1510. I got it from Collar Cases, so I got the blue, so I would be able to pick it out pretty easy. There's a bunch of other cases around. It's got wheels. It's pretty heavy for its size. So let's open it up. I'll show you what's in it. My dogs are crunching on acorns they find. So I'll just show you here. A couple cases. Different colored spike tapes if I'm marking mic stands. Different things. Color coding. I keep one small ratchet strap in here, and a lot of times on smaller events, this is handy to have quickly available because I can just ratchet strap my front fills right on top of my subs. I've got a couple cables to connect my interface to the console for running back pink noise and smart. A couple of extra IECs. Short extension cord. A couple rolls of gaff tape just floating around in here. Hey, you guys think you could crunch somewhere else? You guys think you could go crunch somewhere else? You're being really loud in my video. USB connects my Allen Heath SQ5 to my MacBook. And the adapter for USB-C is in here. This is all just data connections. Phone charger. Spare Ethernet cable. The picnic table's not level or anything wants to roll away. USB-C to USB-C. USB-C dongle for connecting the SQ5 to my MacBook. SQ drive, I use this to multi-track direct off the inputs of the SQ5. And then just some USB to USB-C adapters both directions. Headphones. These are Sennheiser HD280s. I like these. I'm familiar with them. They got a pretty flat sound, so if I'm hearing something odd in one of the mics, I can solo it on the listen bus. Try to figure out what's going on. Caution tape. You never know when you just want to mark off an area. These are some adapters. We'll get to those in a minute. Another USB-C. And this will be the first show using this for me. Audient Evo 8. 4 inputs. Super small. Fits in the case. Bus powered. So this is going to be my new interface for Smart. Just because of the size of it and how compact it is. Also, laptop bag is mounted into the top of the case. Tape measure. These are my custom molded earplugs from Sensophonics. They've got the interchangeable filter for how much sound reduction you want. I like these. Once I get a show going, sound pretty good, I'll throw these in to protect my ears, pop them out every once in a while. Gerber multi-tool. More tape. Multicolored electrical tape. Green is my color. All of my equipment, everything that I personally own, has green on it, so it doesn't get mixed up. I got a little GP decibel meter, not super accurate, but it gives me an idea. More cases, we'll come back to that. I keep just one DI box in my case, just in case I need a spare quick or I need to patch something into the system. Zip ties. You can never have too many zip ties with you. And then, what? That's my helper. Tools. Big roll of electrical tape. This is just a little outlet tester. Make sure the outlets are wired correctly. If we get some kind of weird hum or buzz going, we can rule out that it's not us. Just a couple little screwdrivers. These are good for fixing the little screw terminals on my system processor if something comes loose. These are good for extension cords, power cords, pin, wire cutters, little screwdriver that's got a bunch of bits in it, and down the bottom is a pair of small wire strippers for like data wire and mic cable. I keep threatening to throw a little small soldering kit in this case with me because I don't know how many times I've got somewhere and I've had a loose connection and I've had a couple hours before the show started. I don't have anything to do. I could have been fixing cables instead of fixing them when I get back to the shop. Okay, this little case here has my measurement mics. I'm using, of course, I have the holder over the logo. And this holder fits very tight and is hard to get undone one-handed. Side note on this holder, I broke my holder for it and I designed and 3D printed this one. And it's held up for several years now. This is a SonarWorks measurement mic. If any of you are familiar with SonarWorks, I use SonarWorks in my little studio at home to get my room sounding better. And these are actually a pretty good measurement mic. They have a calibration file. You can load that right into Smart or Open Sound Meter, whatever you're using. Gets it tuned up. And I also have a DBX reference mic. I would like to get a couple of the ISOMCON measurement mics and have a set of them matching, because right now I only have one of each type of mic. So if I'm doing multiple measurements, I'm not doing them at the same time. I'm taking a measurement, I'm moving, getting the room that way. So on my list of things to get is more matching measurement mics. This case has more adapters, ISO block, and line hum eliminators. I rarely ever have to use these, but occasionally I'll bring them out. They're pretty handy. Somebody sometimes will bring like a keyboard or something like that that just got a hum in it. It's a quick way if your direct box doesn't have a ground lift or it's not helping you. Inline attenuator. Doesn't get used very much. 1/4 inch to an L4. And 1/4 inch coupler. Most of this stuff hardly ever gets used, but when you need it, there's no solution, no substitution. Substitution, not solution. No substitution for the solution. And the last little pouch. Bosch laser tape, 65 foot. Use this when I'm getting dimensions for making predictions of shows. Works pretty great. You don't have to drag a tape around. Don't have to have two people. Nothing too exciting in here. Small flashlight, well used. A couple pens and a Sharpie. So that's about it. That's what lives in my Pelican. Everybody should have a box like this if you're doing audio. Something that stays with you all the time, that has the few things that you need. It doesn't get packed with any of the other cases. At any point during any show, this is always right beside me. So if you guys got any suggestions of things, yeah, should have zipped that up. Any suggestions of things that would make this box more useful? What do you have in your box? Let me know in the comments.